Our hope is in a God who is responsible for each and every one of his creations. He takes care of our souls, even with the use of our past sufferings, because he will do whatever it takes to bring us back to his heart.
Day 26. Our gospel today is taken from John. For the works that the Father has given me to finish, the very works that I am doing, testify that the Father has sent me. And the Father who sent me has himself testified concerning me.
One day, I was in the Adoration Chapel, and while looking at Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, I felt this question in my heart. I believe God was asking me, what do you believe? This is a very intimate question with the answer that reveals itself in the way we live out our lives. And our gospel today shows how important this is to Jesus, because this shapes all our decisions and shows who our master is. So at that time, I paused for a moment and I proceeded to answer with, I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. Then as I prayed the Apostles' Creed, I was examining my heart to check if I was really convicted. If I were asked this question in the past, I don't know if I would be able to answer that I believed every statement in that prayer. You see, I experienced a particular childhood trauma that had been the cause of my brokenness and caused me to question if God is really God. I was around 6 years old when I was molested by a boy, and on 2 other separate occasions as I was growing up, experienced being assaulted again. And those moments brought confusion in my life about my identity, purpose, and worth. And since I was so young, I was easily misled. Confusion is such a powerful tool used to shake our faith. Scary and hurtful things can make us question everything if we're not rooted or formed in the right faith. But by God's grace, those moments allowed me to seek for answers that led me to God through the feast, through my friends, family, and even strangers. Ultimately, I realized that since God is our creator, and this is where my hope lies, is that he is responsible for us. He's the one who truly cares for our souls, the people he breathed into being, and of our past sufferings. God always intends to use them for our good, to use them to draw us in. He wants us to need him, to be dependent on him, and to personally believe in the truth of who he is so that he can be our savior, healer, defender, and king. God's love for me was revealed through those experiences. He made me realize that he was responsible for my life, and that means I wasn't alone, and that I can't do this alone. And that if I would let him, he would bring miracles and beautiful experiences that I never could have imagined for myself. And that he had so many great things in store. No suffering was wasted. Today, I have a husband who loves and adores me, who has helped me heal my broken heart. A marriage that is strengthened by God and showered with adventure. Very cute children who gave me the privilege of being a mom and allow me to teach them as I homeschool. A ministry in Feast Robinson's Magnolia that keeps on growing for God and witnessing the many, many souls that have been transformed by his love. And personally experiences of peace and forgiveness toward others and myself. Our hope is in a God who is responsible for each and every one of his creations. He takes care of our souls, even with the use of our past sufferings. because He will do whatever it takes to bring us back to His heart. All experiences in our Catholic faith prove that He is who He says He is. But He also needs your faith. Friend, let me ask you today, what do you believe?
Jesus, make me wise as a serpent and innocent as a dove when it comes to sin, so that I may be able to stand firm against the tactics of the devil. What do you believe in? Restore hope for sexually abused teenage girls. Support Jeremiah Foundation. Visit feastmercyministries.com.